A man once asked Rumi, "Why is it you talk about silence and so much about silence?" His answer was, "The radiant one inside me has never said a word." When I read this and I contemplated over this, it brought in focus all the silent ones, and they all came into very sharp focus for me because they drew my attention. The ones who keep our streets clean and our sewers unblocked, the unseen hands, the silent ones who wait for golden corn and wheat to come into full bloom and to glow and to grow in innumerable fields several miles away from where we live. The tireless sunlight that tiptoes in 8 minutes from the sun to nourish leaves around fruits that hang patiently from the outstretched arms of millions of trees. Such an exquisite dance of silence is at play all around us all the time. The earth is watching us plunder its resources, rip apart its holy brown cooking apron with hints of green, and we do it so mercilessly, but she only smiles back, understanding even our lust. We pierce the silence of the air with a digital cacophony of signals and abstain from mixing the sweetest music of love or compassion into it, just brewing hate and mouthing all the negatives through our media. And yet, the air seems to have an infinite capacity to accept and accommodate our folly. And once I retire from this eternal silent bashing noise that is rising in decibel levels around us, I turn inward on Rumi's very sane directive and advice, and I realize pleasantly that the very understanding, forgiving awareness of me as myself. Think about it. Just silence yourself and think about that little awareness of you and the one who watches that awareness. The very understanding, unforgiving watcher of this awareness, a sweet, omniscient friend resides and sits right there smiling, radiating a sacred light, sitting very quietly. And something inside of me knows I'm in august company and I'm being welcomed back home. And this is the sacred silence that Rumi keeps talking about.